Good afternoon, everybody. Mike Logan, the Not-So-Chubby-Hubby, with an exciting update on my weight loss program. I started almost by accident last April. It's now September 15th, and I'm down 40 pounds. And part of the reason that that has happened is, well, actually a good friend of mine by the name of Jeff Fluck. I've been watching his Facebook posts. Jeff had been using a meal replacement shake, and he really liked it. And he has lost, at this point, since last October, over 120 pounds. So at that time, Jeff had lost right around 100. So I gave him a call, and he said, I want you to try it. It's a good product. It's worked well for me. So I started using the Sizzle meal replacement shake in May. I only have to lose about 60 pounds compared to Jeff's total, and I'm 2/3 of the way there, and a significant part of that process has been using the Sizzle meal replacement shakes. Now that's the only Sizzle product that I really wanted to try out at the beginning of this process, because my issue was being 64 and being overweight and all of the chronic health problems that could result from being overweight. Adult onset diabetes and high blood pressure and strokes, and I have a 14-year-old boy and an 8-year-old daughter, and I want to still be up and moving around when the grandchildren get here. Hopefully that'll happen before I'm way too old to enjoy them. But at any rate, I started using the Sizzle meal replacement shakes and have moved steadily through nice weight loss. I'm back about 7 or 8 loops on my belt. I'd stand up and show it to you, but it's can't really do it with this camera. I need a bigger camera. So my clothes that I was wearing last April, can't keep them on anymore, so I'm going to have to buy all new clothes, and that's fine. I feel great. I am delighted at how I feel, and I know my hips and my knees and my ankles are saying thank God. Even my feet are saying thank God. Well, at any rate, I began to take, since Sizzle worked so well for me, I began to take an interest in some of the other things that Sizzle offers and manufactures. Sizzle manufactures all of their own products. In fact, they manufacture a lot of products for other MLM companies, other nutritional supplement companies, but we have our own brand, and as you probably can guess, I'm a Sizzle distributor. But the person who was involved with Jeff in the Sizzle downline, Dan Block, got involved with Sizzle because he has very young children, and he took a look at their non-toxic line, their products that have that are made without any kind of toxic chemicals. So based on Dan's experience and his knowledge about toxins in products, just today I began to take a look at some of the personal care items. We've got the Sizzle toothpaste here for my teeth, and I'm the only one using it right now. We've still got some of our stuff left over. The kids are going to be a little bit of a problem converting over to Sizzle because they don't understand yet that just because it's got a sweet taste doesn't mean that it's real good for you. The Sizzle toothpaste tastes a little different. It uses xylitol rather than high fructose corn syrup in order to get your teeth clean. But at any rate, I decided to go ahead and take a look at some of the products that my children use to clean themselves with. My son really likes one particular line of, here's one, it's a revitalizing shower gel. I won't say the product name, but it's advertised to young men, and he is 14. Well, he'll be 14 in a couple of weeks. So he's at that age when smelling good and looking good and having the right kind of products are going to be very important for him. Well, I took a look at the product list, and the very first one at the top of the list, and it's sort of hard for me to read, MEA, PPGH, mono. Okay, well, I can't read them real well, but The very first product is Sodium Lauryl Sulfate, which is a well-known highly aggressive detergent common in industrial degreasers and floor cleaners. It may result in harmful long-term effects in skin and eyes. That's the first product on the product list of my son's revitalizing shower gel. So why do we as parents put this product with an industrial strength solvent, a degreaser, a cleaner in the bathroom? So I'm going to be going through more and more of our personal care products. You know, I use a very strong cleaner every Sunday when I do the shower stalls and clean up the bathrooms and the bathroom sinks. And I'm looking at the products contained in that, and I've not used rubber gloves with it. And from now on, if I use that rather than either manufacturing my own or buying one with less toxic chemicals in it that's not absorbed through my skin, I'm going to be using rubber gloves. So I'm taking a hard look at the products that we have around the house, and I'm going to be keeping you up to date on that. I want you to take a look at the personal care products you have in your bathroom and look to see whether there are propylene glycol in them, sodium lauryl sulfate, PEG, which is an acronym for polyethylene glycol, parabens, studies which have found their existence in breast cancer tumors. You're going to see that in your antiperspirant, in your deodorant. It has also been found that it can have an endocrine disrupting function, not good for guys. Mineral oil, petroleum-based, it dries the skin and clogs the pores. It can lead to blemishes and the appearance of prematurely aged skin. You know, if it hasn't been shown to cause, I know for food, if it isn't a proven carcinogen, companies can include it, and there are lots of appetite stimulants in our food. But that's enough for today. Just stop and think about your personal care items and what it is that your children are using to smell good and look good. Thanks, Mike Logan, the Not-So-Chubby-Hubby. Look for me on Facebook and on my blog. Thanks.